Hi friends, I'm Amaresh. So today I'm going to speak about incubator or hatchery technology. So before starting this video, I'll request you people subscribe my channel and like this video. Okay. So first of all, what is an egg incubator? So, an egg incubator is a machine that creates the perfect conditions for an egg to incubate and hatch successfully. An egg incubator is designed to regulate incubation temperature and humidity at perfect levels. It recreates the role that the broody hen plays in nature. So, one more word, an incubator is a device simulating avian incubation by keeping eggs warm at a particular temperature range and in the correct humidity with a turning mechanism to hatch them. The common names of the incubator in other terms include breeding, hatching machines or hatchers, setters, and egg breeding. Okay. So, why use an incubator to hatch eggs? This is also a good question. Incubator can hatch more eggs at a time and is a lot more reliable than the hen. If you let the hen hatch eggs, then she will stop laying eggs for the time that she sits on the eggs and rear her offspring. This means that you are losing many potential chicks that you could have hatched in the incubator. If you continue removing eggs from the hen's nest, then she will continue laying eggs that you can hatch in the incubator. A hen can hatch about 20 to 30 chicks per year. If you use the same hen to rather lay eggs and hatch in our incubator, so you can get up to 300 chicks per year from the same hen. That's a 10,000 increase in efficiency. What does an incubator do? An egg incubator creates a stable environment in which eggs can be hatched when incubating eggs under a brooding hen. There are external threats such as wild animals that may harm the hen or the eggs. By placing the eggs in an egg incubator, you are more guaranteed that the conditions will remain consistent over the 21-day incubation period. Egg incubator basically takes the guesswork out of incubation and increases the chances that you will get a good hatch rate. What is a setter incubator? So, for the first 80 days of the eggs incubation period, eggs must be placed in the setter. This is for chicken eggs. Other eggs types have other setting periods. Eggs are turned by the incubator every hour in setter. After the setting period, eggs are physically moved to the hatcher, where they will hatch on day 21 to 22. Okay. So what is a hatcher? The hatcher is the part of the incubator where the egg lays still for the last 3 days, the incubation cycle. In the case of chicken eggs, generally the humidity and airflow slightly higher at this part of the incubator due to the fact that eggs require a higher humidity towards the hatching phase. The hatcher creates a stable environment for the eggs to hatch in. No turning of the eggs happens during this phase. The chicks inside the eggs aligns itself so that it can peek its way out of the shell. So have designed unique hatching crates that allow for maximum airflow and humidity in this part of the incubator. So hatching crates are manufactured from high density materials in order to preserve its durability. So unlike competition, these hatching crates can be removed and sanitized outside of the incubator. And in this combi incubator or hatcher, that is also there. A combi incubator is an incubator that combines both the setting and hatching pace. So is the market leader. This here there is a one machine like Sur Hatch is the market leader in combination egg incubators. They have unique designs which incorporate both a setter and hatcher in single unit. Okay. So I will explain one more in detail in this. In egg, basically we have a types. One is fertilized and another one non-fertilized egg. So what is the difference between fertilizer and non-fertilizers? So basically roosters are not necessary at egg farms where eggs are produced for human consumption and not incubation. Eggs for incubations are grown at special farms called breeder farms where roosters are present with the hens. The next time you break open egg, look for the germinal disc. You will see that supermarket eggs are infertile. Did you know you can determine if an egg is fertilized or not by looking at the germ spot? The germ spot, white spot on the yolk. The non-fertilized germ spot contains only the female cells and looks like a solid white spot. In a fertilizer egg, the germ spot contains both the female and male cells. This allows cells to divide and the spot grows while the rest of the egg is being built in the female's oviduct. Because of this growth, the fertility germ spot on the yolk looks like circle with a somewhat clear center. Okay, so procedure of this and a closer look at a new laid egg. The fertile egg laid by a breeder hen contains an embryo consisting of 40,000 to 60,000 already differentiated cells. At the moment of oviposition, it is developmental stage. As the egg cools down from the same temperature as the hen's body, cells division and development continues as long as the internal egg temperature remains above 25 degree or 77 Fahrenheit. If you cooling down goes too quickly, the embryo might not reach its storage resistance stage. Ideally, the egg should cool down gradually to below 25 degree or 77 Fahrenheit over a period of approximately 6 hours. When performing a fresh egg breakout, a well-developed embryo can be recognized by its typical donut form. A wide circle of 3.5 mm diameter with a translucent center on top of the yolk. When the egg is kept below this temperature, the embryo goes into state of dormancy. The technical term for this is diapause. Embryonic development will only start up again when the temperature is increased at the onset of incubation, or if the egg holding conditions are poor. If eggs cool down too slowly After oviposition, the embryo will develop too far and gastrulation will start. These embryos will not survive storage, not even for a few days under good conditions. A side effect of the eggs cooling down is the formation of the air cell. The shell is rigid and hardly shrinks at all, but the egg content does. This causes negative pressure in the egg, and as a result, air enters through the pores to uh, counteract this. Air takes the path of least resistance, so most enters at the blunt end, where more pores are located than at the equator or sharp end of the egg. So during cooling down and also during first few days of storage, CO2 diffuses through the pores in the egg shell into environment. Simply because the CO2 concentration outside the egg is about 100 times lower than inside the egg. This creates a rise in the pH of the albumin from 7.6 initially to 9.2, while the pH of the yolk stays constant at about 6.5. The embryo, which is situated between the yolk and the albumin, is exposed to this pH gradient, which is essential for proper embryonic development. Okay, and the consequences of prolonged egg storage: reduced internal egg quality, water albumin, and weaker yolk vitelline membrane, egg weight loss due to evaporation of water, reduced viability of embryo and thus lower hatchability, reduced chick quality, especially novel, and strong indications of reduced farm performance, longer incubation time. Storage reduces the quality of hatching eggs as the ratio between thick albumin and thin albumin decreases. Ultimately, the albumin will become very watery. Water will diffuse from the albumin to the yolk, which can lead to yolk mottling, and the yolk vitelline membrane becomes weaker. And water evaporates out of the eggs, resulting in egg weight loss, which can be visualized with the aid of a candling lamp in a darkened room. The air cell will gradually increase in size. Storage also has negative impact on the embryo itself. As storage progresses, blastoderm cells will degenerate and die, reducing embryology. The direct effect of this will become evident when the egg are incubated. Okay. So next, storage also has an impact on chick quality. Typically, more black novels are seen in chicks hatched from storage eggs. There are also strong indications that boiler's 7 days body weight is reduced, which could be predictor of reduced slaughter weight. Practical measures to minimize the impact of prolonged hatching egg storage. Where prolonged egg storage beyond 10 days is the only option, the main aim is to maintain the highest hatch potential. To do this, you need to preserve the quality of the albumin and the yolk, and most importantly, the quality and vitality of the embryo as far as is possible. Create optimal storage condition: 12 to 14 degree, 80 to 85% RH. Aim for uniformity by allowing circulations of air and keeping trolleys 10 cm from wall. Avoid direct airflow from cooler or humidifier over eggs. Be aware of sweating when eggs are moved, settle, room for incubation or for heat treatment. Bear in mind that reducing the temperature of an egg storage room or breeder farm might not be a good idea. Apply one or more heat treatments during storage. That means heating up the eggs uniformly at least 32 degrees for some hours. Storage egg shop end up if possible. Alternatively, turn them 2 to 4 into days as is done during incubation. Optimal climate conditions, egg storage room, that is also important. Temperature, if longer storage than normal is foreseen, it is essential to reduce the temperature in the egg storage room. So at the hatchery, a lower level then would be needed to simply arrest further development of the embryo. A lower temperature is not only reduce the rate of thinning of the albumin, thus preserving its internal quality. It also slow down other cellular metabolic processes within the embryo, which is crucial for preserving the vitality of the embryo during diapause. Make sure that the sensor used to control egg storage room temperature and the thermometer used to check the climate are reliable and recently calibrated. Very important. So ensure that the temperature in the egg storage room is kept uniform by allowing minimal recirculation and not placing trolley directly against the wall. Keep a gap approximately 10 centimeter. Also avoid placing eggs directly in the flow of air from the cooler or humidifier. Of course, this may be difficult to do in an egg storage room that is overloaded beyond its normal capacity. An option could be utilize free rooms as makeshift egg storage rooms by placing mobile coolers in them, or consider renting a refrigerator dryer. A potential risk of a lower storage temperature is sweating. If cold eggs are moved to the much warmer setter room where the temperature is about 27 degrees, water can act as a transport medium via which bacteria on the shell can enter the egg through the pores, and this may result in the exposure. Next, the above does not automatically mean that the temperature of the egg storage room at the breeder farm should be lowered as well. It is necessary to prevent hatching eggs from cooling down too fast after oviposition. Okay, as this can cause embryo development to be arrested before the storage resistance stage is reached. Moreover, during truck loading, there will be an increased risk of sweating if the breeder farm egg storage is too cold. When eggs are not stored at the breeder farm for longer than 3 to 4 days, with temperature of 18 to 21 degree is fine. When prolonged egg storage at the hatchery foreseen 18 degrees centigrade is likely to be better storage temperature. If that is not possible, consider increasing the frequency transporting hatching eggs from the breeder farm to the hatchery. Okay. Next, so storage duration days 0 to 3 days, 18 to 21 degree, and humidity 75 to 85. Blunt end up. So 4 to 7 days, 15 to 17 degree, 75 to 85 humidity, 18 to 10. 12 to 14 days, 80 to 85% RH, and so after 10 days, 12 to 14, 80 to 85 degree, 85% RH. Okay, so and egg position or egg turning beyond 10 days is forcing. Heat treatment during egg storage, that is also still in this lot of information is there. So I tried to one more video to explain in details. So this video, how much I can able to cover, that I covered and I tried to explain you peoples. Okay, thanks for watching my video, and thanks for watching my channel. Subscribe and like my videos. Thanks, and thanks a lot.